Hello and welcome to episode 110 of Raw and Score, the podcast with excellent trivia and subpar comedy. I am the Quizzard, and one of my favourite things to do is look up obscure world records when they spring into my mind. Largest salad in the world, what do you reckon? Well, it's 20 goddamn tons. That's a big salad. Longest nose hair? 19 centimetres. Disappointing. Loudest cat's meow? 90 freaking decibels. That's the same as a petrol-powered lawnmower. A cat that's as loud as a lawnmower. I bet that thing gets fed quickly. Seriously, a lawnmower? We are scoring out of 35 total points with 20 questions worth a point each in the question round, a stupidly, unbelievably hard trivia question worth 5 points, a bonus round at the end which is worth 5 points, and a game that we play throughout the question round which is worth 5 points as well. This week, the game is Fake Fact. In this game, one of the questions and answers in the question round will be completely untrue. Your job is to call me out on it by saying fake fact. You can only say fake fact once throughout the question round, so don't waste your chance, and I'm not going to give you much time to say it, so say it quickly. If you can call me out on my fake fact, you get 5 points. So, remember to listen for a fake fact in the question round, which is starting now. Question 1. What is the name of Family Guy's Peter Griffin's wife? Lois Griffin. Question 2. In 1998, EA began publishing their golf games with the endorsement of which golfer? Tiger Woods. The Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2003 is legit probably in my top 10 most played games of all time. When you hit it really hard, smoke comes off the ball. How can I not? Question 3. 4 US presidents have been assassinated as of 2026. Name each of them. Bit of extra time for this one because there's 4 answers. Five more seconds. They were Abraham Lincoln, James A. Garfield, William McKinley, and John F. Kennedy. Give yourself half a point if you got 2 or 3. Question 4. What is the national animal of the United Kingdom? The lion, which doesn't make any sense. I guess Scotland's is the dragon. Both are probably equally likely to be found in the UK. Question 5. In which restaurant would you be likely to buy a Whopper? Burger King or Hungry Jack's? Question 6. What car brand produces the Lancer model? Mitsubishi. I actually had a Lancer when I was a teenager, and that thing saw things no other car should see and still ran like a dream. Also had a better heater than any car I've ever owned. Lancers are witchcraft. Question 7. What arena in England was bombed on May 22nd, 2017? The Manchester Arena. Question 8. What is the name for the amount of energy it takes to increase the temperature of 1 gram of water by 1 degree Celsius? I didn't know this. That is a calorie. Question 9. John Jones, George St. Pierre, and Anderson Silva are generally considered the greatest of all time at which sport? Mixed martial arts or MMA. Question 10. What is the name of the only venomous snake found in the United Kingdom? The Adder, question 11, finish the lyric. Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me. What's next? The next lyric is touching you. Really, really hard to not just spend the rest of the episode singing the whole song. Question 12. What Will Wright created video game series released in the year 2000 saw players watching and directing characters to mundane things like eating, sleeping, and cleaning their houses? The Sims. Doesn't sound good, but it actually was fun back then. Question 13. Which phone app has a white ghost on a yellow background as their logo? Snapchat. His name is Ghostface Chiller, and he's used to symbolise that your sinful messages will very quickly disappear. Question 14. In the upcoming Marvel movie Grey Glint, what unusual superpower does the hero Grey Glint possess? Grey Glint can reflect sunlight off his shiny body to start small fires and temporarily blind his opponents. I'd personally never heard of this one until today. And that is because it is a fake fact. No, there isn't a shiny superhero whose power is shining the sun in people's eyes. If you bought that, contact me after the show because I have a pyramid scheme investment opportunity that is going to make you rich. The real question 14. An African grey is a species of what animal? A parrot or bird. Question 15. Which singer had albums Mayhem, The Fame, and Art Pop? Lady Gaga. Question 16. How many different letters appear in the word sleeveless? Four, just S, L, E, and V. Question 17. How many curved prongs are there on the original fidget spinner? Three. Question 18. What is the best-selling fast food item in the world? Just to be clear, this isn't a branded product, just an item that fast food restaurants might sell. French fries or chips? Question 19. Trypophobia is a phobia that has somewhat trended online. What is it the fear of? Trypophobia. It is the fear of small clustered patterns. I have no idea why the world's lamest phobia trended on the internet, but there you go. Finally, question 20. Which ocean is the smallest by surface area? The Arctic Ocean. All right, that's it for the questions. Did you pick up my Grey Glint lie? No, there isn't a big disco ball walking around being a hero who shines light in people's eyes. Although I would watch that. Coming up in a moment, we have the stupidly, unbelievably hard trivia question and the bonus round of the episode. This week, the bonus round is Opposite Day. See you in a moment for that. We're back, and it's time for the question so hard that the top 100 supercomputers in the world all teamed up to try and answer it and ended up exploding. The really hard trivia question. I've got a really hard question for you. You get 5 points if you can get this one right. Here you go. Who is the primary reserve goalkeeper for the men's Liverpool Premier League team for the 2025-2026 season? I'll read that again. Who is the primary reserve goalkeeper for the men's Liverpool Premier League team for the 2025-2026 season? Now, I know this is like an impossible question for me, but maybe people who like soccer are like, nah, easy, we know every reserve goalkeeper in the league. We do need first name, last name here. Five more seconds. The reserve goalkeeper for Liverpool is Georgi Mamardashvili, and yes, you did need his last name. Give yourself 5 points if you're a little soccer freak. And that means it's time for the bonus round of the episode. This week, the bonus round is Opposite Day. In this game, I'm going to give you a short phrase, but I have turned every single word in the phrase into the opposite of itself. So, an example I always give is if I was trying to tell you the TV show Breaking Bad, I would get fixing good, with the opposite of breaking being fixing and the opposite of bad being good. Your job is just to guess the thing I'm trying to tell you. So remember, every single word has been oppositized, not just the whole phrase, every word. This week, the topic is movies. So every phrase that I've oppositized is the name of a movie. Opposite Day, not starting now. Question 1. Slow and the calm. Slow and the calm. That one is Fast and the Furious. They've almost run out of ways to name their sequel, so I reckon the next movie in the franchise has a good chance of being Slow and the Calm. Maybe it's about them in retirement or something. Number 2, Genesis Later. Genesis Later. That one is Apocalypse Now. How good is Genesis as an opposite of Apocalypse? I'm happy with that one. Number 3, Nothing, Nowhere, None at Repeatedly. Nothing, Nowhere, None at Repeatedly. That one's one of my favourites. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Number 4, The Indifference of the Antichrist. The Indifference of the Antichrist. Surely that's like a black metal song name. The answer there is The Passion of the Christ. Finally, number 5, Mansion Cat Tramp. Mansion Cat Tramp. That one was Slumdog Millionaire. It's amazing how often when I play this game it ends up being something that sounds remotely cool. The Indifference of the Antichrist. Come on, I'm going to write a song about that. You wait. Remember to add what you got in that round and add it to your total score, and that's the scoring done for today. Don't forget to get in touch on Facebook, Instagram, or wherever you can find me with your name and score, and I'll give you a shout out at the end of a show. This week, I've heard from Erin and Christian, the reigning champs, who scored a 27, and they specifically told me that for the Donald Trump question in Alphabet Aerobics, they entered micropenis. I don't want to know if that's accurate, you can just have the point. Laura and Joel scored a 26 together. Rick and Nadia a 20. The Tarawood Propagators scored a 24, just edging out their rivals, the graphics department, who scored a 23. But the graphics department chose Anduril, a weapons manufacturer, as their weapon, and Tarawood didn't pick a weapon, so I think it's safe to say the Propagators are all dead. A moment's silence, please. Okay, moment over. Thanks so much for listening. I'll see you next Monday with another episode of Raw and Score. Bye-bye.